If you feel like your ads suddenly stopped working, you might be not crazy, because most of businesses nowadays in 2026, they're still trying things that used to work, like changing creatives, trying new targetings, new strategies, but the thing is, the results just do not change for some reason. Leads are expensive, sales don't match spend, and business owners usually go to people who set up targeting for them and blame them. But the thing is, they don't even know what's not working. They're just blaming the first people who set up marketing, which is like people who set up targeting, like Meta ads, Google ads, whatsoever. However, I'm here to tell you that this is not the case in this video, because in most cases, we've worked with our clients and we've seen our colleagues do, is that the thing that's killing the sales is happening after the click, not before it. And believe me, in 2026, that is happening way more than ever, because marketing in 2026 is more demanding, it's more complex, people are losing their attention. So let's talk about it in this video. How can you get your sales back? Here's what I see most of the time nowadays. Business owners come to us, to our marketing agency, and say, something's not working, but I don't know what. And that's the real problem, because most businesses nowadays, they don't have real marketing funnel, don't have real marketing strategy. What they have is a website. That's what they call marketing funnel, right? And inside the team, marketing becomes just random tasks, basically. Somebody runs ads, somebody posts content, somebody updates the website, which they have once in a while. But nobody really owns the full result, from click to purchase to repeat the purchase. And that's the real problem. So everybody just stares at return on ad spend, which is obviously low, but the leak is somewhere else. And let me tell you this, when you don't know where the leak is, you will keep changing the easiest thing. New ads, new hooks, new platform, but the system stays broken. Therefore, return on ad spend stays low. For example, the most popular leak is mobile optimization of your website. When people get to your website on their phones and your mobile website is not optimized, feels heavy, takes forever to load, you just lose your customers. It seems like ads are not working at this point, right? But the thing is, your clicks that you're paying for do not have even a chance to become a purchase, because your money doesn't even get to the offer. Ads are not the main thing anymore. They're just the entry point to your sales funnel, okay? And what makes money is the system behind your ads and after the click, okay? And attention is more expensive nowadays, everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, whatsoever. And that what makes just ads that sell, the selling ads, more expensive and not as useful and not as conversion active as they used to be, because people's vision is blurred right now. They're not trusting brands, they're just directly selling to them, and if your plan was ads and a product page and waiting for money to come, it's probably not going to work anymore. It might, but my intake is they will not. So that's where business owners, a lot of business owners that I talk to and my colleagues are talking to, my team is talking to, they confuse marketing as, they think that marketing equals ads. Well, marketing is more about the path that takes people from, I don't know you, to, okay, I trust you, and to finally, all right, I will buy it from you. And behind all of these steps, there are like things that make them shift from one state to another. There are like system, there's a structure, there's team behind this. And what I wanted to do right now is to show you an example of how you can adapt to 2026 marketing, how you can look at your marketing wider from different perspective with a real example of my client. Mind you that this is not the only way you should do ads nowadays, but this is a working example that I'm gonna show you right now. So here's the idea. We're gonna sell people products in 4 steps. Can you show them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where 1 would be ads, second one would be landing page, third one would be product page, and only on first step, they will buy, okay? Instead of selling from the ad right away, you're being useful at first. You're giving people something to offer. Like for example, imagine you're selling a makeup, and instead of running ads like buy right now, 50% off, limited edition, whatsoever, you do things like makeup tips for women 50 plus, here's how to make it look natural, not heavy. Imagine how the shift changes to something interesting, people will click, how this catches attention of the women 50 plus, right? And this is most probably your audience, your makeup audience. And the point is you're catching attention by just helping. And after they click your ad, they will land on some landing page. It doesn't have to be 500 pages. It just have to be one page landing page, which will answer the question from the ad, from the offer you're giving them first, right? Which would be makeup tips for women 50 plus. And you're basically giving them useful info, short video, examples, quick guide, maybe some PDF, maybe some email course. This has to be something useful, honestly. And only after you give them this value, you give them a simple option like, if you want, here's a product that fits your needs and that will, fit the criteria that you gave them before. Now they go to the actual product page, right? On your main site, on your actual site, and that's where buying happens. That's where they already trust you. That's where they already warmed up to make a purchase. They will do it, okay? Just trust me, they will do it. If they do not make a purchase, or they will probably stop at some point after scrolling your landing page, you will still catch them by email marketing, maybe by calling them, maybe by promising them some additional discount or maybe additional useful content whatsoever. This you can play with it. That's what marketing is about. And now you're not just selling it from ads. You see how this changes? You're not selling from ads. You're not stressing people with this amount of money, with this amount of sales, with this amount of products. You're just giving them some useful information. You lead them towards landing page, and then you sell them from the main website that you have your products on. Let me show you a real example of this sales funnel we implemented for one of our clients, Arsenal PC. This is the company that sells gaming desktops. Here's the page. And notice what's happening here. Even in the ads, we don't tell people buy now. Here's what creatives we used. So the funnel starts with a real topic people actually care about nowadays. So this is the gaming PC prices, the market, what's worth it, what's not. Is it even worth buying the PC right now? Because the RAM prices, the SSD prices, the GPU prices are crazy. So we basically took our chances because of this situation, and it's the same idea. Give people clarity first and offer next. And once they land on the landing page, they also don't see any offers to buy now. They just see the title, which is "Is 2026 a bad time to buy a gaming PC? Watch Real Tech's Opinion." And what we did is we recorded a 6-minute long video with a technician from the company that answers questions like, is now a bad time to build a PC? How do I not get destroyed by RAM and GPU prices? Are pre-built system really full of cheap parts and bloatware? And what's the fair price for a serious gaming PC today? Basically, those are the main questions people have nowadays in this niche, if they want to buy a PC, obviously. And after they finish watching this video, they may see today's best value builds, so they can browse recommended builds from the company with trusted brands, discounted applied, and 1-year warranty. And also what we're doing right now is we're working on implementing today's email course here on this landing page, which people can sign up by giving us their email, and they will go to the database and so on and so forth. This is the marketing. This is the marketing funnel we're talking about. The idea is the funnel catches attention with the topic, explains it simply, and then sends people to the right place to shop. So that's the system. Ads, helpful page, product page. And again, that's not because it's the only way. It's just because this is the way how people shop right now. They need clarity and trust before they even can make a purchase. And when we're talking about PCs from $2,000 to $8,000, we definitely need some trust. So if you're running ads in 2026, here are 3 things I would check right now, like now. First one is your mobile page speed. Take it seriously, because if it's all red, you're basically burning your money before your clicks even can see your offer. Second one is ask yourself, do we even have a trust step before our product page? Or are we asking strangers to buy right now from the first click? Third one is, do you have any follow-up system set up? Retargeting, marketing campaigns, SMS, anything. Because most people will not buy from the first try, right? And if you don't have it set up, you're basically paying for one person 2 times. So marketing in 2026, as you already understood from this video, is not just about turning your ads and waiting for magical purchases to happen. It's about setting up the system that catches attention, then attention into trust, and trust into purchases. That's how it works right now. And if you want, we can take a look at your marketing funnel, your marketing inside your business, see if it leaks somewhere, and if it does, how we can fix it. I will leave the link under this video for a free 15-minute strategy call with our team that might be even me. We will go over the topics I just mentioned and see if we can be of any help. I'll see you on the other side.